Viven en un country. Andan en BMW para arriba. Los fines de semana se cogen a las mejores minas. Morfan bien todos los días. El día anterior al partido durmieron tranquilamente en un hotel 5 estrellas y se rascaron la verga durante 24 horas sin hacer nada, jugando al ping-pong y al pool y a la play. Juegan al fútbol todos los días de su vida. Los botines, $6.000, $5.000, no sé cuánto salen, ponele 3.000 mangos, 4.000 mangos, están vendados por un kinesiólogo. Están bien comidos, están bien entrenados. Las medias, que son las que no te cortan la circulación, los pantaloncitos, que son los de los huevos, que no te raspan los huevos, la camiseta te estira la espalda, es la que no transpira, que sale 800 pesos, no sé cuánto sale una camiseta para jugar al fútbol. La pelota es perfecta, perfecta, 120 euros. Inflada con un barómetro a 8 bares, la cancha no tiene un solo pozo, el arco tiene 7,20 metros por 2,40. Te aplauden cuando salís a la cancha. La concha de tu madre, no sabés parar una pelota. Le vas a pagar al arco y la tirás a la mierda. Le vas a hacer un pase a tu compañero que está a 1 metro y haces así, se la pasas mal. Hijo de puta, eso me puede pasar a mí con esta panza. No.
You don't have future here. You don't have future. You can never make it. You're supposed to be a dinner man, serving dinner to the students in the secondary school. Because you cannot do basic 1 + 1. You are here breathing heavy like a dog. Think about your life. You are a failure. You are a failure. You can never make it.
And yes, people, you are a failure. You are a failure. You can never make it. Okay? Trust me. That guy kills me, bro. That guy kills me. I swear to God. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Text just coming in late, but yeah, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. And yes, we're back. Starting XI, build up, whatever you want to call it, with the mandem, with the team. Do you know what I'm saying? The negative gooners. We should be called the level-headed gooners. What do you think of that name, like Level-Headed Gooner TV? I don't know, Level-Headed Gooner. I'm thinking about changing my name. But people, please welcome Views. How you doing, Views?
And we get a clap. Big up, man. Hope everyone's good. Shane, Tex, everyone in the chat. Obviously, Rashid, come on, bro. I don't know. I'm kind of liking Standards FC. I didn't really want to get associated with bottom gooners, but I mean, that's what I am. But I don't really like the name of that. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. But I hope everyone's good. We're back, man. Away days are back, people. I hope everyone's feeling good. We're about to see. You know, we're about to see now. We're here. So yeah, man. Excited to be back. You know what I mean?
It's a mindset, right?
Yeah,
We're digging. We're digging.
We're nearly there, guys.
We're nearly there. The gold is, we're gonna find gold. What if you fucking hit a pipe and shit comes out in your face? How about that? Have you thought about that?
You'll die.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Or gas, you'll die. Yeah. Or electric.
Big up, stupid.
And the main man, Shane, how you doing today, man?
All good, man. All good. Ready for the game today. I just heard Onana's out, which is a shame because I was hoping he'd start. But yeah, all good, man. All good. The bottom gooner thing doesn't bother me, man. If someone wants to call, if bottom gooner means that you demand standards of your club, then a bottom gooner be I. Whatever you want to call me, I don't give a fuck, man. If it means that I want my club to do well. And these top gooners are rattled, man. I had some abusive fucking mutants in my chat today, man. Abusive mutants. Throwing slander around, trying to attack me personally and stuff like that. But there's people working on it on that end. They won't be doing it for too long. But yeah, look. All good, man. They're getting desperate. Had me and DJB were getting threatened in a fucking show about retro jerseys, man. Retro jerseys. I'll see you at the game, old man. We're only doing a show about retro. These guys, you know what I mean? Have we ever threatened anyone? Were we sending death threats to Keown when we didn't agree with what he was saying? No, we just said we disagree. Henri got death threats. Tony Adams got death threats. You know what I mean? Facts. These guys are cowards, man. Absolute cowards. They don't like being wrong. And when they are wrong, they react only one way, with attempts at intimidation. Thank God they're all pansies, so it's not really a worry. You know what I mean? Who's going to come streaming at us at the stadium? Tom Canton and Semi, scratching our eyes out. I'm not really worried about that side of the fence, I'm being honest. Don't be afraid to use your nails, boy. I'm not worried at all. But no, man, good to be here.
100%.
Season starts, and I'm well. I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to the season, but let's do it.
Nah, 100%. Bottom Gooner. I say it with pride. I say it with pride. Do you know what it is? Yeah. Why aren't they worried about your mental health? Why are you fucking worried about Arteta's mental health, and you're not worried about Shane's mental health? That did nothing but try to get this club to back where it was.
Yeah.
To go back where it was. That's what we're trying to do here. That's what we're trying to do here. You're upset when people are abusive to fucking what's his name, Madueke, but you're not upset about them being abusive to views. Me, Tex.
Yep.
Double standards. But
Always.
yeah, whatever, man. We ain't gonna stop. We got you. Hey, listen, the pressure's on. We're the pressure. We are the pressure. The pressure's on. Yeah, you got your striker now. Do you know what they'll tell you? Sorry, Tex, I'll bring you in 1 second. Sorry, I'm on a run. Do you know what they'll tell you if we don't win this season? Oh, we needed a left wing. I fucking know that they'll tell us that.
Pincus already did it.
Me?
Pincus already did it. Pincus already tweeted out, if Berta doesn't get Arteta his left winger, he has to go. Sorry, mate. He already did get Arteta his left winger, Madueke. That's his left winger. That's the left winger that your manager wanted, So it's on Berta now.
Yes. So it's always on Berta. Everybody apart from King Jong-un.
Arteta already threw Berta under the bus in the press conference. He's thrown several people under the bus in the press conference. It's what he does. The players took a vote on the captain, not him. So if it backfires, the players are at fault. Berta, I've left it to him to get outgoings. All the shit with injured crap and all the players that you never played and that you ruined all their transfer. Well, I'm done with them now. Toss them aside. Disposable. Now it's Berta's job to get rid of the crap that you created, mate. Always the same with this guy. He's an absolute scumbag, just like Canton and everybody else that packs.
100%. Tex, how you feeling, man? Where you at, Tex? Are you outside, yeah?
No, I just come back from the gym, innit? I literally just left the gym as I was coming on the show, innit? But yeah. No, I'm good, man. What are you lot saying, though? Big up to Views, big up Shane. I'm here, man, ready for the game, bro. You know what I mean, man? Yeah. All the top gooners are going to be coming out if flipping Sesko scores today. I'm telling you now. I can already see it, bro. I can see it already.
The top gooners are rattled. You know, they're so rattled. I'll give you an example how Arteta's so rattled, yeah? Tony Adams talked about that captaincy issue, was it yesterday, before yesterday? All of a sudden, Arteta did a reunion, got everybody in the fucking circle, gave them pieces of paper, and then everybody somehow wrote Odegaard. Are you fucking joking? This is insulting. You know what it is? It's insulting. I cussed about 3 times, and it hasn't been 8 minutes. Are you joking, bro? Are you Odegaard? You'd make the decision. Why are you asking everybody? You make the decision. Obviously, they're not going to turn on Odegaard right now because
did he say Saka won a failure? Did he say Saka won a failure?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's Odegaard.
Yeah.
Odegaard.
Odegaard said that.
Odegaard's first interview, his first interview after the thing where his captaincy is being questioned, and he says, second, we're in a position where second isn't a failure. 2 sentences later, he says, and get this, who says this all the time? And we have fire in the belly. Fire in the belly, word for word. Who says that all the time? Arteta says those exact words. That was written for him.
Well, you know what? Tony Adams was right then, isn't it? Tony Adams was right then, isn't
it? Why didn't he come out pumping his fist and we're going to win the league and we're going to win this, we're going to win that? This is the first time after the Adams thing. Come out and stand up for yourself. Oh, well, second isn't failure and we have fire in the belly. Literally Arteta's phrase. Word for word. Written for him.
Well, you can see why it's Arteta's captain, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that never happened, by the way. There's no way that happened. No way that happened. He made it all up. And if he did do it, if there's a slim chance he did do it, he stood Odegaard in front of them all. Odegaard with his timid face, and then with him facing everybody, said, "Now vote. Do you want Martin as captain?" Like shit. Well, I'm not going to say no. He's looking right at me with those puppy-dog eyes. That's the only way that happened. And you know what? Even in the press conference, they didn't even have the guts to say to him, "Do you want to address Tony Adams?" They just said, "Oh, what about the captain?" They wouldn't even say Tony Adams' name in the press conference. Wouldn't even say it because he'd have to address it. So what's the odds that he happened to have a vote the day after it came out? It's all a scam.
Facts.
It's all a scam.
scam.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Every bit of it. And another thing he did in the press conference was he lied barefaced and said, oh, well, guys, we have the most points in the last 3 years, guys. No, we don't. City do by 4 points. Canton addressing that today said, oh, I didn't realise at the time. And then we realised later. Oh, so nobody stopped them. 40 people in the press conference. Not one of them said, you're lying, mate. That's not true. They all kept quiet. Every last one of them kept quiet, wouldn't question him. And then he's laughing about it. Oh, I didn't realise till later. The second I heard it, I went, well, that's not right. I thought it was 5 or 6 points. It ended up being 4. But I knew instantly. And it took me about 7 seconds to Google it. So one of them could have stopped him. Not one of them would say to him, you're lying here, Mikel. Because they're all terrified they'll lose their spot. Absolute cowards, man.
Well, if it was true and we got more points than these teams for 3 seasons in a row, then we would have been first, wouldn't we? Instead of second.
Thank you.
So I don't even need to do it. Just like when certain people are telling me that Mr. Arsenal ain't a legend. Well, a statue outside the ground says otherwise. It don't matter what he says. Don't matter what he won. It don't matter what he was like as a manager. Yeah. It don't matter what his stance is. Is there a statue outside the stadium? Is it extra? You know what I'm saying? That's all we need to know, people. Because you don't get a statue outside the ground if you're not a legend. Conversation done. That's it.
Fact.
No, you know what it is? It's just protection. Do you know what I'm saying? They just want to protect Arteta at any cost. But
just call them Durex.
Some people are saying, some people protection. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, extra thin, extra thin. But now you know what it is, they're saying we're not protecting Arteta, we're protecting the club. See the wordplay there? Do you know what I'm saying? We're protecting the club, not Arteta. Yeah. What would you say that? What the thing is that the weird thing is that Odegaard said, I'm going back to Odegaard. We'll start from Odegaard and we'll go back to the legend, Tony Adams, bro. And he's one of us. Tony Adams, Thierry Henry, Manuel Petit, Vieira. These are all my legends. There's other legends that I don't like. I don't like for obvious reasons. I'll be real with you. I don't like them for obvious reasons because they affect the club. Let's be real. Tony Adams just said one thing. All of a sudden, there's a meeting. Mayhem. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody worried because let's be honest. When a legend speaks out, people listen. Okay, people are gonna listen.
It's not to
even
say
if you rate it or not.
Let me just quickly say this. It's not to say that people like Martin Keown ain't a legend for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't agree with him.
Yeah.
But I'll never try and say he's not a legend for Arsenal.
We're not sending him death threats views.
Do you know what I'm saying?
We're not.
That's the point. I'm not. Go on.
They'll go to the request and looking for someone that one person in the thousands of people that are against what he says, they only look for one person that slagged him off or said something wrong, which we don't agree with. We don't need you to talk about your wife, your sister, your mom. We don't need to talk about any of that. We attack you personally. Okay, it's you. It's personal with you. It's you. Well, not personal, but it's you. Talking about football, though. Do you know what I'm saying? In the football world. But sorry, views. I was cutting you off. You was gonna say something.
No. I was just saying that. You know, whether I agree with the likes of Ian Wright,
Martin
Keown, Ray Parlour, Paul Merson. You can't say they're not. I'm not going to try and say they're not legends of the club because I don't believe in them. And this is, or believe what they're saying, but this is what they do on that side. It gets very personal. It gets very threatening because I don't agree. And they say that we're bad for the club. But if you guys are the Lemons final boss, how can that not be bad for the club? Happy clappers. How can that not? If I want to make Arsenal great, if I'm saying let's win and you're telling me I'm a glory hunter, because first you're telling me that Arsenal don't win trophies, then you're telling me I'm a glory hunter for wanting Arsenal to win trophies. That contradicts itself in itself, right? But still, if you guys just happy with the journey, go QPR, go Luton, go Nottingham Forest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know the big difference is views as well with this is that Keown, Parlour, Wright, these guys, right? They have ulterior motives for their comments because they want to stay on the payroll, right? So that's what we get mad at, that they're doing it for the wrong reasons. It kills them to do it. There's no way three players that played under George Graham and Arsene Wenger and won doubles and won all this are saying, oh, this is okay. It kills them to do it, right? That's the difference. Tony Adams was asked a question. He was asked a question. He didn't go out of his way to say what he said. He was asked a question and he gave his honest opinion. That's why I respect Tony Adams' opinion. The other three, it's not their honest opinion. They're doing what Tom Canton knows. Tom Canton said yesterday, he said, what Tony Adams should have done, right? And listen to this. When he got asked that question, he should have taken a second and considered his answer, right? So what he's saying is, right? What he's saying is, even if he believes what he said, he should have lied to protect this manager. That is basically what he's saying, right? That is their attitude. You should lie to protect this manager. That is what Canton is saying. He then went on to compare Odegaard captaining us to 89 points, which was more than the leagues that Tony Adams won. The leagues, the doubles he won, Odegaard captained us to more points. When we finished second, this podgy little droopy D looking motherfucker, so excuse my language, is out there promoting this absolute drivel, man. Promoting this drivel. The difference is those three, and by the way, when I do my all-time Arsenal 11 with Jez and with Kenny Ken, when we're talking about Keown, Parlour, Merson, all these lads, we don't mention anything they've said. Ian Wright, it's all about what legends they are to the club. These guys are legends. They're legends. Oh, it kills me not to put Parlour in. It kills me not to put Ian Wright in, right? The stuff that they say, it really hurts me when I see them doing it for the payroll and all that sort of stuff. But compared to what they did for the club, it's a grain in the sand what they're doing now, because what they did for the club.
But do you still respect them, Shane?
Yeah.
Do you still respect them? I don't.
As players, yes. As players, yes. And I'll finish on this. What I wanted and what I was dying for was on TalkSport or wherever these guys are next live, I want them to sit there, right, as they play that Tony Adams clip, and their captain that they went to war with is saying everything that they want to say. I want to see their face as he says it, as they're forced to listen to it, as they're forced to hear Tony Adams say that everything they should. And I saw Keown yesterday come out, if Arsenal don't win anything this year, Arteta probably has to go. Really? Oh, you've changed the tune now that your captain has spoken. You have changed your tune now that your captain has spoken. That's even more shameful, by the way. Because these guys, there's no way they believe what they're saying. And I want to see all of them sit there while that video is played in front of them. And I want to see their face as their captain that went to war with them week in, week out, that came out and said everything that they should be saying. And I want them to sit there, because Ian Wright will be in tears if he has to sit there and listen to that. And that's my rant. So, to answer your question, Rashid, to answer your question, I've lost a lot of respect for them. But I'll always respect them as players. Always respect those players and as men, really. Look, people have bills to pay. I get it. There's a lot of people out there that would sell their soul, especially nowadays. It's the done thing. It's the done thing. Just like I said with that Canton thing, where he's just stunned that Tony Adams wouldn't just lie for this manager. He can't understand it. But no, as players, legends, the way they've carried on now. Is that the team, by the way?
The team's out, people.
Calafiori, you knew it. Oh, Gyökeres is starting.
Oh, my days. Gyökeres is starting.
Yeah.
No, 29. That's good. Right, thank God for that.
Big up Aaron in the chat.
I really thought that Havertz would start.
Now, big up Aaron in the chat, though.
I called Calafiori this morning. He's lost faith in Lewis Skelly.
No, that's it. He's so harsh on certain players. It's so selective. How come you're not harsh on Odegaard, dropping stinker after stinker after stinker, and not putting him on the bench? Not just Odegaard. There's a lot of players there. But when it comes to Skelly, Ethan, Martinelli, even Martinelli is a bit harsh on Martinelli, but I don't know why he played him today. I think because Trossard's trying to force a move or something like that. Trossard's not happy. He don't want to sign a deal, does he? I think that's probably why. But yeah, it's selective. We know about this manager. We already know about this manager. But if anybody can put the Man United lineup, please. Thanks.
Bylinder, Yoro, Delis, Shaw, Dorgu, Dallo, Casemiro, Mount, Fernandez. Boy, that midfield is open. Cunha as well.
That ain't go.
Didn't I tell you guys that Madueke ain't even going to disrupt Martinelli? Didn't I say that?
No, I think he'll be starting in about 3 games. I think in about three games he'll be starting.
And he'll start on the left as well, isn't it?
We just spent 50 million on him. If we just spent the money on Eze, do you think Eze wouldn't have started today?
He would have started, He would have started. 68 million, he would have started.
That is all I'm saying.
But to bring in BBK to the conversation, big up BBK. Thanks for joining us. What's your thoughts on this lineup?
I'm glad Gyökeres is starting. I thought he would have actually started Havertz with the thinking of, Ruben actually knows Gyökeres. He coached him. He knows his weaknesses. I thought he was going to use that as justification to start him. I'm glad that he didn't. Havertz has proven that he's only useful when we're ahead, right? When we're winning the game 2-0 in all this fine and dandy. I don't know. Is Skelly injured, or I would have preferred Skelly over Calafiori?
No, I think he's lost fight.
Yeah, I guess Timber ain't up to full fitness yet, so Ben White's getting the start. But I knew the midfield was going to be what the midfield was going to be. Saka, and I said I didn't even care who he put on that left hand side now because it's just stinky over there. But yeah, man, 3 points in it. 3 points. You must.
Ain't no way.
You must.
Ain't no way.
We must.
I mean, we do. I thought Man United. If I was the manager of Man United, I'd probably play Ugarte and Casemiro probably to just clean up that midfield. That midfield is open, like Shane said. But listen, man, Martinelli's garbage. Let's be honest. Martinelli's gonna be after 3 games. I agree. He probably would get changed by Madueke. And I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, yeah, but I think Madueke's better than Martinelli by a little bit. On the left, because it's just not working for Martinelli. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just not working. That
oh my God.
He can't beat his man pause. He can't. Do you know what I'm saying? He can't cross the ball. He's got pace, but he's not using that. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not using that.
Just running the ball out of play, bro.
Yeah.
Literally every game, just run the ball out of play, man. Like you're gonna see that today anyway.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Aaron, big up Aaron, yeah. He's like, look at Odegaard, yeah.
That's your captain.
He was like gay
That's the one. That's what I just said. Oh my God! About they used the one where he's wearing the fucking
Oh
jeans and
my
the jersey.
Is it tucked in?
That's the official Arsenal picture. That's why I just went, oh my God, well, Rashid.
Lesbian man of two. Lesbian man
Oh,
of two. We
love
don't
it,
know what
man.
happened, but it did. Oh my days.
No,
I was saying in the chat earlier on, yeah, I don't know if we've ever had a worse Arsenal captain. Some people were saying Mikel was a worse.
No, we haven't.
No, he's second worst.
But all I'm saying
Yeah,
is
he's just behind Odegaard.
Did he get subbed as much as Odegaard though?
No. Nobody.
No.
That's my point, bro. That's my point. We're very good at spinning PR. You know what I mean? Kumbaya, let's hold hands, all of that shit.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, but you're not good at you're not good at accountability, bro. Because that's a legend. Whether you like him or not, there's a statue outside the stadium. It can't be. That's not in. Yeah, you can't get him out of here with that. You know what I mean? When he talks, you have to listen whether you like it or not. And he's saying the truth, just like Henry. It's a massive building. It's a skyscraper, bro.
Literally, it's still building now. He's still building.
Tell them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're digging now. We're digging now. It's reversed now. We're digging that hole. Now we're digging. We're back to the. Oh my days, man! This manager, bro. This manager.
Big up Aaron.
60 minutes gone today. If it's a draw, if we're losing or it's a draw, with 60 minutes gone today, 65, it'll be Havertz for Odegaard. Havertz will come on for Odegaard.
Facts. He probably come on. Yeah.
Sorry, just quickly. So, just like what Shane said, right? He'll probably come on for Odegaard because he's got to fit him in, or he'll come on for Gyökeres like at your 70 minutes.
And it'll be like 60 minutes.
Right.
It'll be at the 60th minute.
If Havertz comes on for Odegaard, then who does Nwaneri come on for? And this is the guy they told us. This is the guy they told us we can't get Eze for as well. Because we're going to stunt his minutes. You're telling me we're going to stunt micro minutes. That's what we're going to take away from the guy by getting Eze. The same old shit.
Nah. But do you think because go on, BBK, go on.
I said on Aaron's channel earlier, he was asking who was going to be the breakthrough player, and I was like, he said Dalman. I said, bro, Dalman won't even be in the squad today. He's not in the squad.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's not in the squad.
So when he introduced Ethan at 15, we didn't see him for 2 years.
Yeah, we'll do that again at home to Leeds, BBK. At home to Leeds, you'll see Down when we were 2-0 up. You'll bring him on, break the record, and then you won't see him again for 2 years.
Yep.
Bro, Max Dowman needs to play people. I'm gonna say my unpopular opinion again. Max Dowman needs to. But yeah, go on, please.
You know, I just say just so we can say technically, I do give the youth a chance because they came on for 10 minutes in a game that we were winning.
Yeah.
Regardless if they went to Narnia after that, we ain't seen them for years. Regardless, there he is. Big up, man. Big up. Yeah, regardless of where we're going to see them again. Regardless of where we're going to see them again, technically, I promote the youth because they play 10 minutes in one game.
Yeah, look at the record. I've brought on the 2 youngest players in Premier League history.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Now, facts. To bring in Aaron to the conversation, Aaron. Go on, Aaron, go on.
So, Taron was Taron spat facts just a second ago, and then he did on my channel, and basically was saying about the Max Damler not getting minutes, and everything he said was 100%. How disappointing is it? I haven't double checked, but people are saying that he isn't in the squad. I've just heard from you guys saying, how disappointing is that? And what message, by the way, does that send? This is the most important thing about what I'm going to say. What message does that send to the younger players, either they're somewhat established or also wanting to be the next Max Dowman? You can be the breakthrough star of pre-season. You can spend a month and 5 games being the best player on the park. But do you know what? You will not be rewarded for it. What message does that send out? What harm was it on the bench? I haven't seen the bench, but I bet you there's probably about 4 scrubs on there. Like,
probably.
There's probably 7 left backs. And
Pepe, Timber, Lewis Skelly, Mosquera, Marino, Wanyeri, Trossard, who was barely fit, Madueke and Havertz. Trossard wants to leave anyway. Why not just put Dauman on instead?
Why can't he just not? Why can't you just go? Do you know? It don't make no sense, does it, Lion Tech, bro?
It doesn't, bro.
Why can't you just come in and just go? Do you know what, Max? Like, and I said this earlier. Like, you've been brilliant. You've been our star. Here you go. You might not come on today, Max. Game dependent.
At least have him on the bench.
Here you go. Exactly.
No Norgard, by the way.
Squad, bro. You get just
no Norgard anywhere near
isn't it?
I
thought he was the captain, though. He's Brentford's captain, though, isn't he? We've stole him from Brentford as their captain. We can't even make the fucking squad.
Why ain't Timber started?
Oh, but he's a replacement for Jorginho. Yeah, this Jorginho made the fucking squad. What are we doing here?
Jorginho's better than Norgard.
You know what?
Would have been better off with Jorginho.
By the way, Norgard sat at home smells like Eze price to me.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's mad.
Just saying.
But they were saying that it weren't affecting the flipping Eze deal. Really? Okay. All right. No, I mean, it's affecting it now, isn't it? Because we're not getting him. You know what I mean?
It's the same old lies. They do it every transfer window. Then the transfer ends and they say, the transfer window is finished now. There's no point going on about it. And then it happens again in the next window after that. Again in the window after that. Again in the window. It's literally the same old stuff. We move.
Do you know what? But as well, bro, that's why I disagree constantly with these helmets that state things like, well, it doesn't really matter what order the players come in, as long as they come in. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It always does. Oh, guess what? Who else was in for Madueke? No one. No one was in for Madueke. Okay, did he want to come to Arsenal? Yes. Leave that deal on the back burner then. Save yourself 50 million quid and go get an Eze or a Rodrigo in the deal. And then if he's still there, go get him in. Or then, so what you're telling me is if he's come in as a backup right winger, you're telling me you've skinted yourself to sign a backup right winger instead of improving your left winger. You cannot win either way. It's retardation on multiple levels. And it does matter. It always has mattered and always will matter. There was a reason why Shane, and I sort of agreed with him, why Shane would say that Havertz is probably going to start. 1, because the managers are just a helmet. And 2, because Gyökeres was brought in late and didn't get adequate minutes. That would also be another argument as to why you think Gyökeres wouldn't start. And I will tend to agree with that. So, if we got Gyökeres in at the start and he had a full pre-season, I probably would have gone, yeah, he should be starting because he's got them minutes in. So it does massively matter. It always has mattered and always will matter what order your signings come in. Why would you want your crappiest season fillers in first and not the players that are going to improve your team in last? Why would you want that? How ridiculous is that whole concept? Yeah, we'll get the important ones last. Just explain the other side of that fence. It's retarded. It just is, isn't it? But I don't know. Sorry, I'm waffling on there.
No.
No, it's facts, though. It's facts.
Bro, people are saying Dauman is on the bench, but not in the squad.
No,
he's just keeping them.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
He's not. What, they brought him up to Old Trafford?
Yeah, they brought him. They brought him. He was spotted getting onto the bus or something. So it was all just a ruse, just to make it. Oh, look at this, look at that, and then
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
days.
yeah.
So he just sat in
So
the
you
stadium.
brought him all the way to Old Trafford just to sit in the crowd. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know
Nah,
who
that's
spotted
mad,
him?
Instead of playing for the under
That's
21s or
mad.
something, getting a bit of football.
You know who spotted him?
Exactly.
Like African raccoon. Like African. He woke up at 6. He woke up at
Oh
6 a.m.
yeah,
He
fucking
went all
hell.
the way to Manchester just to picture Max Dowman coming off the bus. Like, get these guys
Mr.
out
Rose.
of here, bro. You fucking
What is wrong
waste
with these
man.
people,
Waste
man?
man finding-
What is wrong with
waste
these
man
people?
final boss, bro. He does that for free as well, by the way. Let me just tell you that.
What for free?
For free.
Yeah.
Gave up
He's
his
got
job
time
to
to
do that.
waste, bro. That's long. Yeah, he's in. Oh my days.
Why did
Nah,
they
why
use
the
the
hell would
train
you do
though?
that
What
for
was,
free?
why would Arsenal use the train? I didn't understand that part. Did you see it?
Yeah,
Did
I
you see it
saw
on
that. I was
Insta?
like, what? You're going all the way to Old Trafford on the train? I was like, right, okay.
Oh, it's probably for the environment or some other zesty bollocks. That's doing it.
Yeah,
Might be doing it. I bet you
Yeah,
anything that's what it is, man.
Do you know what it is, though, Shane? I said this. Do you remember when we played Real Madrid? It made me laugh here because Arsenal launched this whole campaign about, oh, we're going to do paper straws,
Yeah.
we're going to go green, and then they gave 60,000 carrier bags on the sea.
Plastic bags.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Yeah, so basically,
Unbelievable.
what you just done was you launched this whole campaign for the season and set yourself back
I was
about
part of
5
that. I
years
was
in
part-
one day. Oh,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I was part of that
What about that
campaign.
helium
I was
balloon
letting
as well,
people
man?
get
Come on.
Oh, you can't write it. But Mikel knows, so, you know,
Yeah.
just trust
Yeah.
Mikel. That's all, I suppose, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Sheshko's on
Yeah.
the bench for United as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he?
Oh, he's on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's he
brilliant.
on the bench?
Cunha up
He's
top.
coming on to score the winner. We should have got him hit striker.
Sesko, gonna get
Do you know what's good about this season, guys? Yeah, you know what's good
Fucking
about this season is that now he's got his striker that he was always talking about. Well, not him. The whole Arteta fan base, the top gooners were like, "Oh, get him his striker, get him his striker." Now you got your striker. Now you got your striker. You have no reason not to win. The problem is that, well, I don't know about you guys, but like we'll go like this. If he does win, let's say he wins a Carabao Cup or a FA Cup, is it enough for you, Views? Is it enough for you to say stay another year? For me personally, no.
Nope.
For
Nope.
me, no.
No. He's
Well,
got to
yeah.
do. He's got to do a cup double for me to even consider it. And some people that ain't
Okay.
even enough for. Yeah, but I do understand that winning has to start somewhere, and this team ain't won nothing. So how are you expecting them to just win the league or the champs when they can't even win the domestic? Like, yeah, you're asking them to fly before they can run and walk and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that 6 years is good enough. We should be asking for that. But at the same time, I do realize that winning has to start somewhere. If it's only one of those cups, it's not good enough. It needs to be 2. If we win one of those cups, I'll celebrate. Hey, because yeah, you're damn right. I want a day off. Yeah, you're damn right. However, it's not good enough for me to say let's keep on. For me, the bare minimum is a domestic cup double. Yeah, that's it.
Nah, 100%. I agree with that. Shane, what's your thoughts on this one? What's enough for you? What's enough for you to say, here's another year?
The thing is, the so-called negative fans, such as us, me and Aaron definitely said at the start of the season, DJB, people like that said, if he wins even a League Cup, give him another year. Last season, we said that. Even if he wins a League Cup, give him another year, so he can win. It was the top gooners that said it has to be a major. Has to be a major.
How negative?
Right? They said that, so they held him to higher standards. Then when he didn't reach any of the standards, they switched it. I heard Christian 1 month,
Like they
a
always
month ago say, a month ago he said he has to win a major this year. They've moved it again. Just give him another year, why not? But he has to win a major this year, or then he has to go. Within a month, when I was on the same show with him, he said he has to win something this year, or else he probably has to go. So he softened it two ways. So he gave him any competition, and then even if he doesn't win it, he only probably has to go. So they've softened it for him already. I wanted him out. Me and DJB said this last season. I got absolute pelters when we were in the semi-finals of the League Cup. I said, even if he wins that, I want him gone. Because I'm looking at the long term. I want him gone no matter what. Nothing to do with my hatred of him. And I'll admit I hate him. I don't mind saying I hate him. Right? But it's because even if he does somehow fluke something this season, the same problems will remain. He's not a good manager, and he never will be. If he was going to be a good manager, he'd be a good manager by now.
Facts.
He's never going to be a good manager. He's always going to be a narcissist. He's always going to cause injuries. He's always going to not know how to use players. So even if he flukes his way to a trophy, like he did with the FA Cup, it's not good enough. So nothing. I just want him gone. But if he wins like a Champions League or a league, I suppose technically you'd have to give him more time, but would that be worth it, him winning a league, if he gets another 3 or 4 year contract in the long run for us? Would that be worth it? I don't think it would. Because people say, oh, well, if he wins the league this year, then you have to admit you were wrong about him. And I go, no, because if we had a different manager who spent $1 billion, we probably would have won a couple of leagues and a couple of cups in that 5 years. So that makes no sense whatsoever. Your argument is falling on its face. Falling on its face, right? So I want him gone. No matter what it takes, I want him gone. And I'll finish on this. I often say it. You top gooners who think that we get off on this, I'll tell you right now, the worst place to be as a real proper fan is loving your club and hating your manager. It's the worst place in the world to be. And none of us enjoy this. None of us. We want what's best for our club. And what's best for our club sadly involves us falling off a cliff so this guy gets the fuck out and we can move on.
Can't arm to save a body. I'm sorry. I agree with you 100%. But yeah, man, I agree with the whole long run. And let's be real. Klopp came into a Liverpool that was similar to our squad, and you know what? The rest is history. He won everything. Yep. He won everything there is to win. See, the thing is that last season, I know you guys were saying the cup was enough. I was saying the double. See, I was saying the double was enough. The cup would be like, I don't know, because I think like you should win your cup by the 3rd year, 2nd year. That's when you win the cup, and then we move on from that. We keep going forward. It's kind of like a trajectory, but look, I don't know. Aaron, what's your thoughts on this one? What's your thoughts? What's enough?
Yeah, listen, I can at least appreciate, and this is by the way what Top Gooners are unable to do. What I'm about to say now is what the other side of the fence are completely and utterly incapable of doing. Appreciating at least the opinions of the other side. So it's not good enough for me personally. I'm Premier League, Champions League, or go. If he wins the domestic cup double, I will say thank you very much for a successful season, Mikel Arteta. And can you please leave on a high? That's for me. But I can at least appreciate that there will be Arsenal fans out there who go, look, it's 2 cups, this and all that, and therefore I can at least get that point of view because they've won 2 cups. It's by definition a good season. I can't, whinge about not winning anything and then that. But, and something you've said as well, Rashid, plenty of times I'm sure we all have at some stage on this panel. I didn't invest half a decade, and which will then span to 6 years. I didn't expect my team to invest $1 billion, knocking on the door, knock, £1 billion to get, after 5 years of failure, a domestic cup double. Now, is that in its entirety in the 25-26 season a good yes? But that's still not good enough spanning his career. And it's funny that Shane mentioned rightly, like some people sort of say like, if he wins something, like, will you apologise? They say, will you admit that you were wrong? If he won the Premier League or the Champions League for the 25-26 season, and I know Shane will agree with me here, I'll go, yeah, I predicted that he wouldn't win either of the 2, and he's done it. Fair enough. That doesn't right failures from 2021, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, and 24 and 20-5. It doesn't. You was just good that season. Why do we have to keep apologising for 5 years of failure? So listen, I'll round it up and all because I know I'm waffling. There were some really good points made on the panel so far. It's not. If he was in his 2nd or maybe his 3rd season, I'll go probably would be good enough. But this is his 7th season. This is his 7th season. When you start factoring in all of these variables, how long he's waited, how long he's spent, it's just still not good enough. It's just still not good enough. We will look back on it as a success. I'll go to Wembley twice and have 2 wins. Fantastic. But it's still not good enough. It's the big boys or it's off for me.
Right. The 100%, bro. Why don't you say sorry for the 5 seasons that we spent telling you that this guy is not the guy for this club? He is not on our level. We deserve a manager that has history, like we have history. Do you know what I'm saying? This has history. You get me? Look at us, all of us here. All we want is to win. That's what we want. We don't care about, because if we were, I can be a top gooner. I can fucking be a top gooner. I can if I wanted to. Gas up everything, so easy to do. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'd be lying. But anyway, BBK, what's your thoughts on this one, man?
Yeah, I mean, I've been consistently saying that you give me a domestic double. I hear it. It's very difficult for me to complain about trophies, then you give me 2 of them, and then I'm just blind to it, right? I'll hear it. And like Shane, pointed out, it was a Top Gunner saying it's bigger fish to fry, and we need one of the big ones. And I said on Aaron's channel earlier, brother, we've seen Barcelona, their actual legend, and Xavi Hernandez win the league, and they still sacked him. He didn't finish second or third. He finished first. They won the league because he was the benchmark of getting to the. He didn't even advance that year. That's the year they fell down to the Europa League from the Champions League when they were still doing that. And because of that, even though he won La Liga, they still sacked him. Those are high standards. We've seen Tottenham just rip the Band-Aid off and put no emotion into it. You gave us a trophy and we're moving on, leaving a high. Thank you very much. We're moving on. Would I be sad if I see Arteta go after delivering a domestic double? Hell no. But I would hear it if someone said, okay, he delivered 2 trophies. What it doesn't do, though, is buy you another 5 years of trophies. It does not, right? So you get another year, you failed to hit your benchmark, which is winning, because when you start winning, when Klopp took over Liverpool, like I think what Tech said it earlier, when Klopp took over Liverpool, he said, we will win in 4 years. They won a lot.
They won in 3.
Yeah, they
and
won.
You know what they won?
A lot of stuff. They cleaned up everything, right? Even Ange said, it's always been something in my second year, because these are managers who've actually won things so they can speak on it. Arteta can't say any of that. He can't say, what is he going to say? I'll always win in my 7th year, mate. He can't say anything. You know what I mean? So he's learning on the job. You know, you either deliver this year or we move on and we give someone else a chance. At 50 million a year, we're not asking you to cure cancer, my bro. We're just asking you to deliver a trophy to one of the biggest clubs in England, which you claim to be a top manager. So deliver like one. You're getting paid like one.
Facts. They're getting paid. He's getting paid, and apparently he's paid I think it was a charity event or something like that. But correct me if I'm wrong. 50 million in bonuses or 14 million in bonuses or something like that. This guy's getting bonuses? Bonus for fucking what? Bonus for fucking
making
what?
Champions League. Making Champions League. That also factors in why I said what I said, because obviously, and I'm not going to argue with no one that says, oh, you can win me a cup double and still fuck off, because I get it. I understand that. I'm not arguing with that. But I'm just trying to say, don't say that we're not unreasonable. Don't say that. You understand what I'm saying? Like we hate this guy more than we want Arsenal to win. That's not it. We're complaining that we don't win. So as BBK said, if you give us 2, it's going to be hard. However, I will not try and say, oh no, you shouldn't say that to anyone that says get out, because I understand it. 7th season. I thought it was the 6th. Do you see what I'm saying? That's even crazier. What happened to Conte?
It's his 7th season entirely.
Yeah, no. But I'm just saying, like, crazy work. It's even more than what I thought it was. Is what I'm trying to say. And Conte just won Serie A, no, and got sacked, or unless I'm going mad. Like, so because I know what it is. We ask these same top gooners, what's it gonna take? For the perpetual motion of these goalposts, yeah, and. Oh, it's this. Well, if he don't win it, like he cannot win any trophy this season and just get Champions League, and the board will still consider keeping him.
Yep.
So it's down to us.
Needs one more player views. It's down to us
one more player on the net. Yeah,
100%. Where the pressure? Yeah. Do you know the other day I was talking to? I think it was Hooks and all the man them. Big up the on the fence community. We were talking. I think we were talking, but like I was like, who do you think bought Berta? Because he was like, who do you think bought her? Who wanted Gyökeres? I was like, who do you think bought Berta to this club? Us, because we're not gonna shut up. We're not gonna shut up, and we're getting more and more people. Do you know what I'm saying? We're getting more and more people. Just look at everybody here's YouTube channel. You can already tell more and more people are waking up to this shit. Bear in mind that the sedative or whatever the fuck they got, the hypnotized masters AFTV, whatever they got going on, it's starting to wear out. People are like, yo, where the fuck am I? 6 fucking years, 7 years, £1 billion. No, God. Yo, no. We didn't agree to this. We did not agree to this. We thought that we're going to win titles by the 7th year's season because you told us he learns on the job. He doesn't fucking learn.
Hey, look at that, people. 15 million a year. 15 million a year for work experience. Look, you have to spin the token. Are we still dreaming? Like, this must be the best work experience on planet Earth. Is this guy not meant to improve us, or are we improving him? Because he will go on to get a decent job after this. And where's Arsenal going to be? Stuck with all of these shit players on more wages than what they were when he first came in. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
we can go player for player views.
Wake up.
We can go player for player.
Wake up.
Wake up, people. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, smell the coffee. Come on, cigarette, coffee, whatever. You don't smoke. But the point is, it's like, wake up to this, people, okay? Tex, what's your thoughts on this? Tex, hello? What's your thoughts on this, man?
With me, I just want them out any means necessary because I'm tired.
You don't care. It doesn't matter.
But don't get me wrong, I'll be happy if he did win the trophy, but I still want him gone.
If he wins the Premier League and the Champions League?
Don't care. Still want him gone. I still want him gone.
Salute to you.
I'll be like, you know what? I'll be like, fair play, you're going out on a high. Now you can go. Straight up, man. At least he goes out on a high then. But at the same time, I just want him gone, man, because I'm tired of it. It's been, 5-6 years. Like, he's still chatting his bollocks and flipping press conferences. Like, I'm just tired of seeing this guy, man. Like, I'm at that point now where I'm just sick of seeing him. So it doesn't matter what he does, to be honest. I just want him gone anyway, because we need it for the club anyway and for our sanity. You know what I mean? For a new manager. Because, like, how long are you going to keep him for? What? Another 2-3 years to do what? Because even if he does win the Prem, is he going to win it next season? No. Is he going to win the Champs? No. He ain't going to win any of that. He can't even win the domestic cups. So what chance do we have here of winning the Champs or the Premier League when he can't do the domestic? If he was doing the domestic, then fair enough. You'd be like, all right, cool. Maybe he can. But nah. He's had more than enough time. He's had more than enough money. He's had more money than any manager that we've had in our whole entire history, probably put together. And he still can't win. So let's just be honest, bro. Like, what else is there to say? Like, he needs to go. And he needs to go.
Just quickly, Texture, your point reminds me of a situation years ago with one of my ex-cheekers. We was in a real difficult living arrangement for a small piece of time when we were living together. And I'd come home from work and I'd have a buzzing day out with my mates, and then I'd come back and see her face and I'd just think, oh, you fucking bitch. You bitch. Like, that's what it must be like for you and
You're like Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais when he went on a date and he was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, you know, like, I'm looking forward to the game, yeah? Like, you know what it is, Aaron, yeah? It's like, I'm looking forward to the game, yeah? And then the game will come on and I'll see his face and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, this guy's still here. That's how it is, bro. That's literally how it is. I'm telling you.
To the side, didn't they? Giving them side eye, like, what on earth was I?
Yes, like,
I'm saying, like, what the fuck is this?
There's a guy from that lives near. Well, he lives the next town over, right? But I despise him, right? I despise him. Like, it sounds like I hate about three people. Properly hate about 3 people in my life. Arteta's one of them, right? But this guy, man, I fucking hate him. Everything about him, I hate him. And I was driving down the town about 4 or 5 months ago, and I stopped at a zebra crossing, right? And he was crossing the road, and it was like fucking Pulp Fiction. I was thinking for a second, I went, plow through him, you'll be down the end. My head went that way, right? Just hit the accelerator and only see you'll be gone. And then I sort of came to and he was gone. But for a split second, I just thought, it was like something else took me over. I was like, just hit the accelerator. You'll be gone. Nobody will see you. There's no street cameras. Go. And then I had to hold myself back. You know what I mean? That's what it's like with this guy. Man.
We're joking. This is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment, okay?
Yeah.
Allegedly. It's only entertainment.
A friend told me that. I didn't do
it. Yeah.
Of course. Shane, you have no association with that whatsoever.
No.
We got Lynch in the chat as well. I think they was trying to say, does any of us think that Arsenal can beat United today? So I'd like to pose that question. Do any of us think that we can actually beat United today?
I do.
I think we can.
we can.
Of course we can. But I have it as a draw. I think we can, but I have.
I said a draw as well. I said 1-1.
Even if we beat them, it'll fall apart sooner or later. Probably sooner rather than later. So it'll just be a false dawn. It'll be papering over the cracks if we beat them. But I have it as a draw. We've won there 3 times in the last fucking 18 years, lads. Like, let's get that right before. No matter what, they dog walked us at Old Trafford last year with a lesser team. So let's just remember that. We haven't seen PIC 3-0, 4-0. We're going to win 3-0. The last time we scored 3 at Old Trafford was in 1970. So like it's. What has changed?
That's what I mean.
Shane, the last time we beat them by a 4-goal margin, we weren't even called Arsenal.
There you go. And people have a 3-4-0.
That just sums it up, doesn't it?
We could scrape them in.
What, Dow Square?
Dow Square.
I think we were still Woolwich. But yeah.
Woolwich.
Well, I was on Never a Foul earlier before I'd done my thing, and this geezer was like, he's also fan. Fair enough, his name is SB. He's
I know.
Nice guy. That
on the fence.
And he was like, we're going to punch them up. And I'm like, we haven't punched them up in your lifetime at Old Trafford. What are we talking about? Like,
the worst thing is sorry, Aaron. Even the worst thing is, even when we had our invincibles, and our quality players, did we actually punch them up at Old Trafford?
Exactly. No, we never did.
Well, then.
Bruv,
so what makes you think now we're going to do it?
Exactly.
We've
played. We've had in our nearly won the league seasons under Arteta. We played some of the poorest Manchester United teams and starting lineups within their teams I have ever seen in my whole entire life. And we won one by a fluky, crappy goal, and then we didn't win the other ones.
Yeah.
So how are we going to punch them up? How are we going to smash them? We're going to punch them up. I don't really know where we're going from, because, like you said, even in our pomp, we still didn't do it, and even in our fucking blomp, we still didn't do it. Do you know what I mean?
The season they got relegated, Aaron, we drew with them. The season
I didn't know that. I don't know what I said.
I didn't even know that either.
I didn't know that either. I can't lie.
Okay, no.
Do you know what it is? We faced Amrin before, and he's beat us. Well, I know I'm playing it people. He's beat us with a lesser team, a worse team.
Beat us in the cup. And beat us in the cup.
You remember? Was Ahmed playing that game, or was Ahmed injured at that point? What do you remember?
Last season.
I don't know.
Last season.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Was he injured at that point?
Yeah, he was injured.
He was injured at that point, right?
Yeah.
And Ahmed is a baller. Ahmed is the best player.
He's on the bench today. He's not starting today.
I don't know why.
I think he's going with Dallo at wing back instead, just to be safe. But if I was him, I would have overloaded with Ahmed on the as wing back and Mbeumo, and just fucking targeted Calafiori. I don't know why he's not targeting Calafiori.
Yeah. Wait, there's Martinelli on that side with Dallo, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. No, I think Dallo's going to be right back. I could be wrong. Maybe I could be wrong, but I can
so if he's back. So whoever's right back is going to have an easy day then, isn't it? Fuck me, boy. It's kind of peak.
Mason Mount falls 9 though. I don't know what they're doing.
Sorry, but now you know what it is
crazy.
What message is that for Miles? What message is that for Miles? Do you know what I'm saying? First game in the Premier League. What is he injured? Maybe?
You made a mistake in pre-season. You're out. No, he's on the bench.
You're out.
I called it this morning on my channel. I said I think Calafiori's going to start.
Yeah. Why is Timber not playing as well?
Yeah.
He said if he had played him and Gabriel, I was saying that he's going to be a total narcissist. The odds are 2 with him being fit. Gabriel, wait, you see, with all the covering he's going to have to do at left back. He's been out for 6 months and he's played about 70 minutes football. When that ball keeps getting lobbed over into that corner, he has to turn and sprint. If he walks off injured, don't say we didn't fucking warn you. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Interview. It's that interview. It's being petty for that interview that Timber did.
Yeah, it's good. I wouldn't be surprised.
Couple what Shane said with Kaliasu trying to cover him and getting injured for the next 6 months as well. He'll score a goal once.
Aaron, I call him Mr. Glass. If he turns too quickly in any one direction, it's done. It's finished. Crumpled.
Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out.
With the bare bash and that.
Mr. Glass,
he's crawling at the end because his whole body's just disintegrated.
I'm done with him, man. I'm done with him. You see, like all the other big teams, yeah, they just get rid of them. Yeah, if they don't work, 6 months later, you're off, mate. Not us.
Ederson. Look at City with Ederson. Servant, won everything with them. Sorry, mate. We're moving on.
Yeah. Reece, Nico, the other guy, like they're out of here, mate. Savio, out of here, mate. And they'll go and move on to Rodrigo. That's what you call competence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a frustrating one, man. Like I know look, the original question as well is, do you think we can win? Yeah, of course we can. Like I said, do you know what? It all depends on, and I said this very, 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 very short time ago. I will happily allow this to be the worst recorded win in soccer, football, whatever history, whatever you want to call it. I'll have it be the worst recorded win as long as we get the 3 points, because the aesthetics are secondary. Of course, we all want to blow teams away. We want an unbelievable world-class finish. We want a Bergkamp goal every week, even though you've only ever seen one in your life. You want that sort of things. But the most important thing is 3 points. And considering where we're going away at Manchester United, where we've all proven historically we don't do that well, it's not going to be a 3-3 game. It's not going to be a 2-2 game. Maybe-ish. It might. But it's probably going to be a 2-1 win and filtered down to a 1-1 draw or a 1-0 win for one side. Can Arsenal get a 1-0 win? Absolutely. Can Arsenal get a 2-1 win? Of course they can. I'm the same as Shane.
Do you think 1-0, Aaron?
No,
I mean, we've got Calafiori on the left.
I don't want to draw. Do you know what though? I will say, obviously, that was before.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
That was sort of before I see him. While I was coming on here, I'd sent you the message of the captain lesbian wearing the lesbian jeans. What was that?
Shane loved that. Shane loved that one. He was like, "Oh my god, I was gonna do."
I've never seen anything more. I clicked on it and I clicked off of it, and
but they are lesbian jeans as well.
The
lesbian jeans.
They are lesbian jeans. Proper tight jeans and that.
I instantly just went over there and I was like, "Why is he wearing my nan's jeans?"
Arsenal put that out. Arsenal put that out.
I know.
Someone in their PR department went, "Yeah, that looks mint, man. I'm gonna put that out. That looks great."
Shane,
that's a joke.
I had to seek other means to find the lineup because I looked to the right, saw Odegaard, and went, "Nope." I went on BBC.
And he looks terrified.
He should be fucking terrified
because he just stole it off of a lumberjack female with short pasty blonde hair.
That's what it is. There's no fire exits. Enjoy your death, ladies. I'm telling you, man. What is this club doing?
Oh, mate.
The woman with no pants and a fucking lesbian lumberjack shirt. Fuming right now. She's like, "Where's my jeans gone? Where's my jeans gone?"
Yeah. Some bulldog waking up somewhere.
Sonic the Hedgehog haircut, innit? Where's my fucking jeans? Damn you, Martin!
You did it again.
What have I done?
Who else but Martin?
And he's just running around in circles around her. She shows the
Benny Hill sketching.
Yeah. Seconds not failure.
Seconds not failure, man.
Yeah. Seconds not failure. And did you guys see when they asked him about the captaincy? He didn't even fucking know what to say. That means he's not doing his job. Did you see it? Where like he was like, "Yeah, it's all about like small things," and then the reporter was like, "Yeah, what's the small things? We want to know about the small things. We don't want you to say, oh, it's about the small things."
You know what I mean?
And he's like, "Oh, you get me?"
I'm surprised he didn't go. Hang on. Take a little piece of paper out of his sock and go, "Second isn't failure, and I have fire in the belly." Is that good, boss?
Fire in the belly, guys. We got fire in the belly. We got fire in the soul. We got fire in the heart.
Take the green screen behind him. You can just see Mikhail's head coming out. Like, yeah, very good, Martin. Come on, guys. Read it, Martin. Read it.
It's probably in his desk. Read it, Martin. Read it.
I got a question for the
panel. I'd say he's got an earpiece, man.
I got a question for the panel real quickly. Just real quickly. I got a question for the panel quickly, if it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think the rest of the team feels about their captain saying second place is okay?
They're all spoilers.
Well, if they had anything about them, yeah, they would want him to be sacked from the game.
Apart from Saliba, Saliba, Gabriel, maybe. Even Rice is all right with it. I'll be honest.
Probably Rice.
Because
Saliba, I don't think he's the. I think he's.
I think he's all right with it as well. Yeah, I think he's all right with it.
Gyökeres won't like it. Gyökeres won't like it.
Here's the thing, right?
No.
You don't
Skelly
want your
like
name to be really attached to second, right? You don't want your name to be attached to something that just a constant. You don't want to be a meme. You don't want to be a real, you know what I'm saying?
But all of them can't make it in another club. Why do you think we picked Gyökeres and Saliba? Because these two players can go to better clubs than Arsenal if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Saliba can go to Real Madrid. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Saliba can go to a better club than Arsenal, and so will Gyökeres. So that's why I told you Saliba, maybe Gabriel, but I don't know why Gabriel. Not a lot of clubs want him. Maybe for the age, but like. The point is like the others are happy to be there. Norgard can't get a team better than Arsenal. Rice can't get a team better than Arsenal. Odegaard, no way. Saka maybe Saka can get a team better than Arsenal. But the rest, maybe that's different. But the others, come on, they can't play for a team better than Arsenal. Ben White can't. Even the players that we like, I like Ben White, but I know that he can't get a team better than Arsenal.
Timber might not like it as well. Timber could get a move to a big team.
But is this not exactly what Tony meant, right? Is this not exactly what Tony meant when it says it reflects in your captain?
Yep.
Tony's been vindicated. That's what they're saying. He's been vindicated.
Exactly what I said earlier.
Just based on that one statement. You can't start a statement saying second is not a failure and then go on. Anything you say after that is irrelevant. That's like your missus saying, I fucked the neighbor, and then proceeds to give you an explanation. Whatever you say is irrelevant after you fuck the neighbor.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah, it's all done now. It's done. You know what I mean? It's done.
Yeah. Just show me the video of it and then get out the house.
Yeah. But the thing is, and I said this on my thing when someone said to me, I think it was Igal said, well, captain doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. And why are people overlooking Gabriel, who is our vice captain? No, he's not.
Tony says it matters.
So again, you're just lying.
Tony says it matters. It matters. Fuck you.
Yeah, but he then lied about who our vice captain was. You know what I mean? But anyway, the thing is, why does it matter? Why does it matter? And I was saying this on my stream in 22-23 when we started to stumble and City were closing us down. And Arteta was too clueless to change the tactics, and he looked like a deer in headlights and just kept sending them out doing the same thing, even though we were losing. That's where a proper captain in the tunnel goes, forget what he said. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to stop this wobble because the manager doesn't know how to do it. If we had a manager like a captain like Tony Adams in 22-23, he stops the rot before City catches. That's the difference. You don't want a little voiceless dweeb like Odegaard going, let's just do what the gaffer says. Tony Adams, before Lee Dixon said it's his first ever North London derby, after George Graham, of all people, who was a screamer and a shouter, told him what needs to be done in the North London derby. When they got in the tunnel, Adams pinned him against the wall and said, right, this is what you do. Forget what he said. This is what we're doing. You know what I mean? That's what a real captain does. And a real manager doesn't mind it. 2-1 down to Liverpool, the unbeaten season, when we've just gone out of the Champions League and just gone out of the FA Cup to United. 2-1 down to Liverpool at Anfield. Martin Keown, gaffer, can I do the halftime speech? Fucking right you can. Have it at them. Keown bollocked them. For 15 minutes, they went out and turned it around and we went unbeaten. That's what a proper player does. So in 22-23, when we were stumbling, Arteta was clueless, didn't know what he was doing, a proper captain would have said, listen, gaffer, either change your tactics or I'll change them for you. That's what a proper manager would have respected a proper captain who did it. But this is all just a regime, man.
100%.
I'm telling you, man. Proper captain. It doesn't matter who the captain is. Piss off.
The fact that Tony said this about Arteta and Odegaard, that means they have said worse privately. When the greats get together, they talk. Right? The greats get together, they talk about how good the club is and how these men are shit. You can see how he was when they asked him when he paused and he was like, but he wasn't gonna compromise who he was as a captain to lie to the fans. That's not who he is. He wanted to say nice things, but he just couldn't do it. He was like, nah, you can't win league titles with this guy as your captain. I've been a captain, I've won league titles as a captain, and he is not it. And then man comes out and says second isn't a failure and just completely validates everything that Tony said about
it. Literally justified it.
Read the room.
Tom Canton justified it by saying, well, Odegaard captained Arsenal to more points than any of Tony Adams' league winning. So,
who cares, bro? This is the problem with these people. It's like, who cares about points? Did it even result in a trophy? No.
So when Liverpool finished on 97 points and finished second, that was better than pretty much every other league win in history.
Yeah.
Honestly,
points, then win it with 84.
But I understand. But anyway, we need to let Views and Shane go.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be sure, don't be late to their show. Bit of Views, thank you for being here, bro. You always put a smile on my face, bro. Big up to you, my friend.
Yeah,
bro.
come on, man.
Big up to you. Do you want any last words?
Yeah, just 420 over on the channel doing the watch along. Come and join me for that. Back tomorrow with another intervention before we fly out. So join me for that. Big up all the legends on the panel, all the legends in the chat. Make sure you're subscribing and liking. And we'll see you soon, man. Thanks for having me again, everyone. Big up, yeah?
Legend.
Big up, brother.
Legend.
No, big up,
Legend.
bro. Big up, man.
Legend. Shane has to go as well. Shane, man.
I gotta go.
To you, man.
Strap myself in to watch the match. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no.
Shit.
Absolute pleasure as always.
The coffee?
Absolute pleasure. Sorry?
Got the coffee ready? You need the coffee because we're going to fall to it's a cure to
I think you need a harder drink, boy. I'll tell you now.
Okay.
I wish it's times like this when I wish I still drank. But
See,
I gotta go.
Fair enough. Big up, man.
Sadly, too much.
And then I'll be back I'll have it set for 6:30, but whenever the match ends, I'll be 2 minutes later. I'll be doing a match reaction, and that'll be me for the day.
Let's
so
go.
big up for having me on. Big up to obviously to Tex and to Aaron and to Aaron and yourself,
Big up,
of
Shane,
course, the legend and the wonderful chat. And let's fucking pray that Arteta's learned something, but we all know he hasn't. I'll see you later, lads. Good luck.
Let's fucking go, guys.
Shane, man.
Let's fucking go, guys. Okay, BBK. I don't want to say on live. Everybody ready in the private, but big up to you, BBK. I understand. I've been there. I'm here right now. What's happening? Go to the private, Aaron. If you're wondering what we're talking about, private.
I am.
Big up for having me on, man.
I got that situation as well, but big up to you, man. Big up to you,
man. Big up. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the phone off and watch the game in peace. I'm not doing a watch along. I'm not ready for the internet to see me have meltdowns. I got kicked out of a hotel in Switzerland in the Bournemouth game in March for my anniversary. We're getting overran.
It's it.
Playing with his boy. I'm like, do something. Mr. Chamberlain, that's the third warning. That's your third warning. You got to go. So, yeah, I'm gonna go watch the game in peace. I'm gonna turn the phone off and actually just watch it and relax. And depending on how it goes, the match reaction will. But yeah, big up to Aaron, big up to Tex, big up to Rashid. People, make
big
sure
up BBK, man.
Subscribe to the channel. Love, my bro, and we'll catch up.
Yeah,
salute.
Always a
pleasure.
Tex got to go as well. Tex, salute to you, my friend, man. Salute.
No, big up for having me, Rashid. Big up to Aaron as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna go inside and watch this game, brother. Fucking hell. Hopefully we actually win. Because if we don't, bro, I'm gonna have a massive rant on my channel. But best of luck, man. Best of luck. But big up for having me, Rashid, and big up to everyone in the
big
chat.
Up, broski. Big up to everyone locked in.
I will see man after the game, innit?
Yeah, soon. Link up soon. In a bit, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. In a bit, man. Safe love.
Well, people, let's go through a bit of the comments because we did not go through the comments. And now we're two. I don't know. Everybody.
It's hard though. It's hard though, and big up to everyone in the chat, man. Come on. One thing I will say is, especially when you get more on the panel, it just can be difficult to get to the chat, can't it? And it's not because we don't want to, because you're the most important people. But it's like when people are having a chat and talking, sometimes there's some really good points made in the chat, isn't there? But because we're not talking about that or have spoken about it, it's hard to negate back to it. It's hard to stop people that on the panel have waited 5 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour to talk, to go and talk about something. So it is really tricky. But trust me, we all know, and I'll speak as a content creator, YouTuber, is, we can see a lot of the comments and we mentally re-go through them and like we massively agree with you, isn't it? It's just difficult to entertain 7 people on the panel and have them all have their say, as well as go through everyone in the chat. It's difficult sometimes. So if no comments get read out in it, Rashid, it's not because we don't want to. It's just because Like, can you imagine we start talking about Gyökeres and then like 10 minutes down the line, there was a really good chat. Then you mention it again. It's like, that's ruining the flow of the thing. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
It's hard. I can't lie. They need to understand. Do you know what it is? Yeah. I want to read the comments, but like you're on a run and then Shane's on a run and then I can't stop it. I can't stop that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And someone will jump in and then it will just, because everybody, you know, there's the energy here and there's the energy there, and I just don't want to stop it. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's entertaining as well. But like the comments, it is what it is. I mean, Lee can't read out the comments. You remember when we go on emergency meetings and it's me, you, and the whole team? You can't read you can't read them out. But
it's not because we don't want to. Honestly, world class chat.
No,
it's not ever because we don't want to. It's a tricky one, game manager, especially the
100%.
host like you today, Rashid. You've got to not only just let people go, but when you're the host, isn't it? You've got other things to your mind. You've got
to manage.
When you're a guest like me, you can just have your bit and then just go. I'll wait till the next thing.
I would rather be a guest, you know, Aaron. I enjoy being a guest.
Easier.
It's so easier.
You can just come on, say what you want when you want, and then wait. Like, you haven't got to try and gauge through all the chat, make sure that we're staying on topic. There's 100 things running through your head, isn't there, as a host, bro? Do you know what I mean? It's tricky to you can't keep everything happy. You can't keep 7 guests happy and 100 people in the chat happy at the same time without the show going on for about 8 hours. Do you know what I mean? And even then, if there's still more people on there, it just be never ending, wouldn't it, brother?
That hour went so quick. And I have to go, people. You know how it is. Yeah, boy. Anyway, that is where it is. Aaron, any last words? Come on, any last words about the game? How you feeling? You're feeling like we're gonna win. You got that feeling we're gonna win? Draw, yeah. How are you feeling now after looking at the formation?
After looking at the lineups, I think I've always had a 1-1 draw. When I look at the lineups and especially their midfield, I'm like, oh man, there's scope to get in them there. There really is. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, our team is better. We should be going there and winning.
We should be beating.
I'm going to stick with my guns. I'm going to be consistent and go 1-1. However, if you were to ask me, who could you see maybe nicking that goal just based on expected lineups and things like that, I should think if there was going to be a 2-1 winner, I expect it to be Arsenal. But look, Old Trafford's been a difficult place to go for us. We're just going to have to wait and see. I hope so. Of course I do. I said earlier, people, and I'll say it again. I don't care if it's the ugliest win recorded in football history. I don't care. Just get me 3 points today and allow us to at least build off that for the season. Do you know what I mean? That's it.
Nah, 100%, man. Thank you for being here, Aaron. It's always a vibe with you, man. It's always a vibe. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And we're out, people. Peace, yeah? Rashid raid. We're going to raid Lee, by the way. Lee, we're going to raid Lee. Rashid raid on the way. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Love to every one of you, okay?